Judy, a 25-year-old girl with a fuller figure, stood in front of the mirror, observing her red wavy hair that fell to her shoulders. Today was the day she decided on a radical change. Today she would get rid of her mane and shave her head bald. Dressed in a white dress that accentuated her curves, Judy moved to the garden of her house, where her friends were already waiting for her. The air was filled with anticipation and excitement. Judy, with a smile from ear to ear, sat down on the chair her friends had prepared for her in the middle of the blooming garden. The sun warmed her shoulders while her friends grabbed scissors and enthusiastically began working on her long, red hair. "Here we go," exclaimed one of them as she cut off the first lock of hair. Judy laughed and watched her hair fall to the ground. With each strand cut off, she felt lighter and freer. Her friends took turns, one cutting in the front, another in the back, a third collecting the cut hair in a prepared basket. Laughter and mutual teasing filled the garden. "Now you look like a rock star," exclaimed one of her friends, when Judy's hair was already shortened to a boyish cut. After the hair was short enough, it was time for the clippers. The tattooed friend, an experienced hairdresser, took it in her hand and gently began to shave Judy's head. Judy closed her eyes and let herself be carried away by the feeling of cold and smoothness that washed over her. The clippers buzzed and hair fell to the ground like a fine rain. "Almost done," encouraged her friend as she carefully shaved around her ears. Judy smiled and felt a new, unknown landscape appear on her head. When it was done, Judy opened her eyes and saw her reflection in the mirror that her friends held up to her. Her head was smooth as a polished ball. She smiled and touched it. "One more step," said the tattooed friend and took a razor in her hand. Gently, with the care of a surgeon, she ran the razor over Judy's head, removing the last remnants of hair and leaving behind perfectly smooth skin. Judy felt the cold metal on her head and the joy of finally daring to make this radical change. When it was done, her friend gently oiled her head with baby oil, "So it doesn't burn you," she explained with a smile. Judy laughed and thanked her. She felt reborn. Finally, all the friends gathered around Judy, placed their hands on her shaved head, and had their picture taken. The photo captured their joy and friendship. Judy felt happy and confident. Her new look was a symbol of her courage and strength. From then on, Judy wore her shaved head with pride. It became a symbol of her individuality and self-acceptance. Her story inspired others to not be afraid to be themselves and to embrace their uniqueness.